How's it going, everyone? Dark Wolf back with another episode of the RoadCraft demo. Last episode, we managed to start and kind of figure out the game. We managed to cut some trees over by the power substation for the sawmill. And we're over here now. They're having us go to the concrete plant now with this cargo. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. And those that have tried this, hopefully you're enjoying it. And I will have details on the demo for those that this is new to. But for those that want to check it out. So, I need to get over there, but it looks like they have all the trees to kind of block it. We're gonna go back. Big old mucky. Kick the diff lock on to get through here. Don't feel too heavy. It's clearly portable power. We are doing something with infrastructure. It looks like there's a vehicle over here it wants us to pick up. And then check the quest real quick. So if we go into here, we can go into objectives. Our truck's still rolling. Roll down the hill into a branch. I don't think going into the gravel pit's going to be good. The sand pit, whatever you want to call it. We are going to... Actually, no, I take that back. Actually, that might be the way to go. If we follow the path at the bogey skidder or the forder, word's hard. Yeah, we're gonna go right here. So that is the sand pit. From what I've been reading, I haven't experienced it yet in the game. That is where you get like sand to make roads. So. Don't know if we're going to experience that in this demo, but we are going to head this way through. Nice crawl. I love the interior modeling of these trucks though. They look freaking great. It looks like there's a truck over there at the little substation. Oh, it's definitely not damaged like in SnowRunner. But I've seen a lot of people comparing this to SnowRunner because it is the same devs and everything. But I don't think it's a direct thing. I think some of the, you know, physics styles from SnowRunner have been carried over, but I don't see this as a... I don't know if you'd want to call it a direct competitor. Like, I see this kind of as its own thing that just happens to share kind of the physics system that SnowRunner and MudRunner and all that have. I'm kind of viewing this as its own game. And that would make sense, you know, with the lack of transmission and the no damage and fuel like SnowRunner had, but who knows, they might introduce something with a hot fix in the future. We'll see. What is that? Is that a cable layer? Interesting. We can take this, go ahead and deliver the backup power and then run the cable. I'm not sure what way we're going to be going yet. Looks like there might be kind of a path through here. The rain's definitely not helping. Let's go ahead and see how swampy it is out this way. A little mucky. What we should have done is build a bridge, which we can still do. We can still go back. We do a recover. Yeah. There we go. Because what I've seen is, so we have a bridge that's washed out over here. You can supposedly build like bridges right here. Now, can I bring the logs from that log hauler right there over to it? So we still have a couple logs still floating in here. We turned in 3 for the quest, but I'm curious if we can run these over. Because it just says logs. See, half the bridge constructed. I have to back up more. There we go. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That was beautiful. That's going to be really good with this game. The fact you can repair bridges. And I'm assuming if there's like a bad spot, like say here, and you don't want to deal with trying to pave over it, you could easily... Now we should be able to get pretty easily there. Parking brake. Let's get on the road. Then look at what button controls the headlights. Not like we really need them at the moment. Go over, make the path straight across. Tree leaning's pretty cool with the weather. See how this bridge handles. Might not be perfect, but it held. Oh yeah, that made it easy. Now we're just heading right across the path. That was easy. It's like a little like warehouse complex. Seems like they kind of want you to drive first person a bit. I know there's some really good cinematics. Oh. I don't need to place a bridge right now. I see the cable. Oh, it's the truck. Okay. See what it's doing. Activate cable layer. Now let's look. What is my concrete production now that I need to do? So infrastructure. So here to here is essentially what we're needing to lay. Okay, we should be able to do that. Let's look at the inside of this thing. Oh my gosh, look at this thing. This thing's cool, huh? Let's start over there. Look at this thing. Oh my. Follow the existing transmission lines would be kind of the best path, I would think. Look at this thing go, man. No tree, no problem. Because this traction is not really an issue. That's cool. Kind of makes a little so for those that may not know, assume some of y'all would know a bit about like pipeline laying and stuff like this. So this is very similar, slightly I guess more like Russian European style machines, but like where I used to live in the south, you'd see a lot of pipelines laid kind of like this. They would lay the pipeline directly under the high transmission lines like this, and it would essentially create like a road, because it would have a perfect clearing. It wouldn't be smooth, but it'd be a perfect flat area from when they put the high transmission poles in, and so they would use them for the oh, we're veering way off course, so we actually need to go that way. Yeah. Go up the hill. See if we can cut to the left once we get up over the rocks. Now, they don't necessarily use machines just like this, but it's kind of the same process in creating like a trail. Because what we used to do down there was we would go to the high transmission line areas and we would ride like quads and stuff like that. It was really fun to do because it was always clear, like trees and whatnot. It would almost be like that. How this machine's leaving stuff behind. But this is cool though, you can lay power lines across the mountain to connect power transmission points. So you could actually really kind of organize it and do it, try to do it quote proper. And obviously we're just exploring the demo, so that's cool. Like you look at the drive shaft and everything for the gears, the shaft driven. Now can we get through the rock is the question. Looks like we can. Looks like the machine does not care. Now we hit a bad spot there, but it fixed itself. And what I'm hoping is I'm hoping we can loop around through here and come back in. So it's got track steering, but it's not a true like track. Hold left and it rotates like tank treads. It's out of an accelerator and everything. Ooh. We can get down there, we can make it through. But it's funny, they got a deactivate cable layer, and it sounds like layering, like if you were to layer or like a painting or something like that. Versus layer. I think they're spelled differently, aren't they? I might be making an idiot out of myself right now. I thought it was spelled differently though for cable layers. It's weird that it immediately like was laying it before the thing was even in the ground. That's kind of weird. But wish you could see like if you stop, like the cable come up out of the ground and you have to like push it back down or whatever. Kind of cool. So let's look at where we are. So we're coming around now. Now we're perfectly in line. So that's the point we're trying to get to. We probably chose the hard way. We should have gone the other way and we could have just come out and gone through the sawmill. So I think the sawmill is going to need to be connected, right? No, it doesn't show a power. So we should be okay. Looping around here. Try and keep it right against the hill edge. Just wanting to slide though. Probably the worst place to lay cable, but we're gonna do it. Oh no, tree! Could have brought the mulcher and made a path with the mulcher. Go forward. We're gonna see if we can get up around this tree. If not, we'll bring the mulcher out. It shouldn't be too hard. We should have a pretty straight path. Yeah, I think we're gonna need the mulcher. Maybe. There we go. I think it's just barely connected. The jankest connections, it's like running an extension cord. Not running any actual power line cable, just running, you know, 14 gauge extension cords through the forest. That work? Oh my gosh. Okay, so we've successfully done that. All right, and that appears to be the first stage. So we'll go ahead and that took a lot less than I thought it was going to take. So we'll go ahead and start the second stage. After a violent sandstorm swept the solar power surrounding it, you've been tasked with repairing the facilities and restoring the remaining power supply or solar panels. So we're starting out with the scout vehicle. So there's some of the pipeline work you can do in the game, which appears to be really cool. But what I'm looking forward to is I hope they expand upon this, you know, more disaster type situations and stuff that you can do in the future. You know, with SnowRunner, they get kind of the season pass thing. It would be cool if they did expansions that added new stuff. So repairing a vital road. Okay. So unfortunately, though, I haven't been able to get the controller working like I would like. That's my biggest gripe. Clear the area of objects and then build road.
I've seen many a mess on this job, but this may just update the definition. Looks like my kid's room after a study session. I use the term study loosely. I guess it falls to you to play the parent and clean the plant yard. Then you need to build a road and use it to deliver the vital equipment. I'm sure you can handle it.
So what do we got out here? A whole bunch of equipment at the plant there. It looks like most of the map's uncovered for us. So we got pipes and stuff that are going to need to be cleaned up. We got a crane over here. Looks like two types of cranes, right? Yeah. Man, I kind of want to use the big crane. And does it have the power? See if we can start clearing the road. I'd like to bring a dozer over. I think we could probably push some of this stuff out, I would think, right? Oh no. Oh no. Booms. Boom down. Now I'm curious, can you push things out of the way? That would be interesting to find out. I like how the cycling is. Let's look at the map, because I would like to bring like the, so we got to repair this road. Build a road, you'll need a pour sand with a dump truck, flatten with a dozer, lay raw asphalt and pave it. So how do you plan the roads then? So we'll need to pour sand first. So let's start working on the road, I suppose. So there's our dumper. Nice size dumper. We're already stuck. That didn't take long. What was that it says? Something about construction request? Alright, so pour sand. Okay. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, what? Is the AI doing it for me? No, I don't want the AI to do it. Oh, so you can have the AI do it. Interesting. So that's interesting to see. It's kind of cool to see how it works. Like, I know you can manually do it. We'll manually do the dozer and everything. So you can do a road planning request, and I guess the AI helps with it. So if you're by yourself. Okay, so that makes sense. And so then we should be able to do the dozer, right? There's the cinematic mode. We're getting a dust storm now. Ugh. Let's look at it. Yep, now we're on pave asphalt, so we need the paver, right? So it looks like you have to set the areas, I guess. Which is cool. Just curious how you plan the road, or if it's pre-planned for you. Never seen a paving machine with this kind of inside. This is a little forgiving. Oh yeah. And then we're gonna go in and get the roller now. Very clanky. Very bumpy. Protect yourself. This road is not smooth as I would like. Can't really see. I'm kind of working, you know, in horrid conditions right now with the sandstorm, though. It just magically fixed itself. It appears it did. No manual, asphalt destruction, marching. So I want to test, can I bring this machine up there and push that stuff out the way, or am I going to have to use a crane? I mean, you would think I'd be able to. This is kind of like a box blade over a dozer. It's letting me push rocks, but not great. I guess she catching on. There's a rock. I didn't see it. Oh no. And we're gonna head up the hill here. That was cleared up. So I wonder if I could build a road here. Like, would it let me build a road there? Okay, let's say I want to build a road. How would I go about building said road? So if I place a marker here. So I'm kind of curious how that's supposed to work. Hopefully you can place roads. Maybe I'm missing something. I would hope so. I'm curious if I can push these pipes out of the way is what I'm curious about. Oh my gosh, yes. You can push, so you can dozer stuff. You don't have to use a crane always. Now, I mean, if you were collecting resources, then yeah, sure. But if you're just clearing. Can I push the containers? This road needs fixed. Look at this, man. I need to repave that. Hit it. Grrr. Oh, yeah. Now, those might be tricky over there, but right now, Dozer's doing the job. Come on, tractor. Oh my God, exploding barrels. Wait. Did it not explode? Did it just turn into a regular barrel? Oh, sorry, track. Or crane. Push it out the road, man. Push it out the road. I mean, this is the way I clear demolished stuff. Like, absolutely, just push it. It's easier. Now, if something's too big for the dozer, then yeah, sure, break the crane out. But oh yeah. Professionals, man. Look at that Ford. Look at that F-350. F-250, whatever it is. Oh, yeah. Roll it. Roll it. Roll it. Got her out the way. Yeah, buddy. Because, I mean, you could go in and do it right with your buddies and go in and, like, get the recovery trailer and put the wrecks on the trailer on the flatbed, move them off site, recover them, recycle them, or whatever. That'd be really cool. But right now, and the sandstorms are back, so I'm definitely gonna wanna. Oh yeah, get out of the way there. Much better. We're clearing it. All right, here we go. And I love the sound. The sound engine on this is really good, I've noticed. May not be perfect for the vehicles, but it sounds really good, the ambience. Like that container sounded hollow and echoey and everything, and that's awesome. You should roll a bit, huh? Now the crane just kind of feels useless right now because we're not really needing to move it anywhere, just move it out the way. Now, I'm sure if we had to like move them somewhere, then yeah, load them up, but just craning them over out of the way, it's easier to use a dozer. Wish you could put a different blade on it though. Well, front end loader, I should say. It's got a dozer blade on a front end loader essentially. I think these are in the way. These open box, they look like they're in the way. Oh, they're hard as a rock. Oh, the container. Beautiful. Clear enough. We'll go ahead and head over here, push these couple things out, and then we'll head back to that first area, clear it out now that we know the dozer's working. Here we go. Knocking around that concrete on the way now. Get out of the way. Get out the way, man. Get out the way. Yeah, it's like a dozer blade on a front end loader, which is very interesting. Not saying it's not done anywhere, but I'm not expecting a front end bucket on it, not a, you know. There's a headquarter building for something. At least it's clearing up again. Got a pretty clear pad now, other than the crane. But we're gonna go ahead and push these last few things out the way. Doesn't look too bad. We got a flip car, some pipe, another flip car, a wreck car. See if we can shove it over there. Where that forklift is. So it looks like barrels are going to be a resource. I don't know if they're going to be a fuel resource or what. I would assume probably fuel resource. Don't know what you'll use the fuel resources for yet. But see how they're in that crate up on the forklift? I have a feeling you're going to have to recover them for fuel for something, which could be cool. Have to get the containers out of the way and a couple pipe or another pipe and a truck. There we go. Here we go. Get ready for the big bang bang. Here we go. And these containers are damaged, so there we go. Come on, get off the road. Don't crush me! Please don't crush me. Unable to dig in this area. Interesting. So I guess you gotta dig in certain spots or whatever. That's cool. And this one we'll just push over this way. Get the SUV out the way now. Restore the path to the concrete plant. What, do we have to pave the rest of the way? So open this. Okay, there's what I was curious about. Like the 2 locations featured in the request with the plot. Careful plot waypoints for vehicles to reach the destination. Avoid or fix dirt paths and build bridges accordingly. Delete last point. Looking good. Hell. No. Okay. What is the... Okay, so they're bringing like the car trucks over. Are they gonna be able to make it? No problem. Let's see. The road should be good. Only place that's questionable is like right in here. Oh no. Caught one of the rocks. Oh my gosh. Oh no, he's rolling. So you gotta be pretty freaking accurate with it, I guess. All right. We'll come back to this on the next episode. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to click that like button, comment down below what you think of the game so far. And if you're new to the channel, haven't clicked that subscribe button yet, please do so. That lets me know y'all want to see more of these types of games, as well as checking out my other content I have. And you'll be notified of any new content I post. But until next time, everyone, y'all have a good one, and bye-bye.